Yes, we're live. Live. Hi, I'm Draco. I'm the pain-filled baby dragon of VFN and Bluescreen Bronies. Oh dear God, this Sunday sucks. Too much.
Get over it.
Too much pain and enough pills. Oh, pills here.
You had the flu.
Tell you what, Draco. I will trade you taking calculus for your flu.
I don't have flu. Just have a crick in my neck. It just hurts.
Fine, I'll trade you.
You'll trade me? Okay, I'd rather have calculus instead of being able to bend my neck. I have to have like a co-pilot while driving. And then the co-pilot's distracted, so it's kind of like, I don't know. Jesus, take the wheel!
I know there's a prostitute insult in there somewhere, but this is a PG-rated show.
Yeah. Sometimes PG-13 depends on what we're doing. Yep. Alright. God, this week's been one hell of a ride. Again, episode 55, Draco with Screw Loose, and always positive viral, because I've ran out of things to call him lately.
Hey, I have been in a good mood lately.
You've also been drunk.
No, actually. I haven't been drunk since before Christmas.
Dear God. I guess hell has frozen over.
Well, it is supposed to get like 27 tonight.
Don't remind me. I gotta go drive in that.
So do I. I had to go to school in that.
Well, one of the terrible things we have to talk about today is, the makers of Candy Saga decided that you are no longer able to make video game related software with the words candy or saga in it. Letting that sink in for a little bit. And it's retroactive. So, yeah, all those candy games and games with saga in them.
I'd rather, I tell you what, I'm going to go, trademark a word that is constantly used by everybody. Someone made this joke already. Like, trademark. How about I trademark the word trademark?
Let's trademark the word toilet, so that way no one
Jessica,
ever...
Candy Crush, the makers of Candy Crush, Jessica, have trademarked the word candy.
When it pertains to clothing and video games.
As it pertains to clothes and video games. Anybody that uses the word candy now has to pay them money.
Well, the sad part is, they did, and it's legal.
And we thought Apple was bad.
Yeah.
Money grubbing.
This is stupid. It is so stupid. All you people, stop playing Candy Crush Saga. Teach them a lesson.
Go play Banner Saga. It's better.
Which, by the way, they're trying to make a Banner Saga 2, so how are they supposed to do that?
Or just go play Bejeweled.
Oh dear God.
I finally got rid of that fix after 3 years.
Alright, so it was revealed not too long ago that Gone Home, BioShock, and System Shock all take place in the same universe.
Whoa.
I'm only familiar with 2 of those games.
Steve Gaynor explained in a very detailed interview how BioShock 2 and Gone Home relate because of Minerva's Den, and then System Shock and BioShock 2 also relate in the same DLC. Yeah, I don't even... Why? Why do we need so many, it's coincidental. Why do we need more coincidence? In a game? Why?
Does it really affect anything in the long run?
Not really.
It sounds more like it's just an Easter eggs.
Well, that's like when you explain that all the Guillermo del Toro movies are linked in some way.
So we're Tromaville, but you know what? I don't care. When I play a different IP, I'm not looking for a different IP's signifier. Like, wow, I played Parasite Eve.
You uncultured swine.
Like what? Well, I played, what was it? Parasite Eve 2 found a gunblade. Ooh, thank you, Square. I needed a gunblade in a zombie and filled, like, mutated filled game. Yay.
I don't know, I think a gunblade would be more useful than a gun chainsaw.
No, gun chainsaw always wins in every single battle.
Or if it runs out of gas.
Because it's got... No, because then you got bullets.
You know what happens when it runs out of gas? Gas-powered stick!
Then you gotta... Yeah, now you use it as a club.
Yeah, gas-powered stick. Never runs out of gas. Impossible Bear.
I'm not gonna start talking like Catbug if that's what you're wanting.
I'm Catbug. Yeah, I'm not nearly young enough. Alright, let's see here. Elder Scrolls Online decided to show off some multi-group battles and whatnot. Their main one was Dark Anchor. It's so... I don't know. Elder Scrolls Online, jumping on the bandwagon of MMOs. I don't know how exactly this is going to turn out, but it feels like EverQuest all over again.
What was that game that you, looking at this video, that game where you had Rift?
Yeah.
That was the one where you had those little, like, mini invasions in the zones.
Yeah, Rift was pretty fun for a while.
That's what this part looks like. I mean, I watched my brother play that Elder Scrolls Online during the beta weekends. I really just don't see that much interest in it, especially when you tack on the fact that it is a $15 a month game. You know, those games are becoming more and more rare where you actually have a subscription model.
Yeah, I can't wait till WildStar releases because that looks fun. But hey, it's not the only MMO that was, that's free. I mean, what was going on all weekend at EFN? People were playing all weekend. Oh yeah, that's right. Legends of Equestria was open for the weekend because they were all at HyoCon.
It has absolutely nothing to do with My Little Pony. They have towns called Cloud City, Cloudopolis.
Did you get the elements of congruity?
Yeah. We don't worry about such things.
So, here's what I need everybody to do next time Legends of Equestria opens the server weekend and you see Kibby. Follow him and say please. All the time behind him.
Please.
Hey, Scrooge.
What?
I just have one thing I noticed from Twitter. How does it feel being one of the inferior race stuck on the other side of the chasm?
I felt very alone. I'm like sitting there. I felt like the all alone, the forever alone meme. But then I found my other brethren sitting there, just looking where the cool kids were playing. Yeah, if any of you have actually gone through the game, you'll notice if you get to the castle ruins. But they're not they're nothing to do with the ruins of the Royal Pony System. They're just castle ruins. If you're looking across, you'll realize you can't get across if you're not part of the Pegasus Master Race.
Oh, come on, you didn't go down and find the congruity tree?
There's no way to get there. I did not find that yet.
Yes, there is. It's called You Do What I Did in WoW. You jump. And then conveniently bubble.
Well, there's no way to get down there. I tried all the different ways to try to get across to the ruins. Yeah, unless you do call him back / no clip.
All right, I just want to point out here because my neighbors are awesome. They know how to walk upstairs instead of honking, evidently. Because I thought I was watching Carbon animations there for a little bit.
What are the blinking lights?
Dear God. Oh, I can't wait for the next season, Carbot. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, so video games to rate job applicants. Really? I mean, seriously? I mean, that's ingenious. But why?
So does this mean for going into a management position, you had to successfully lead a molten core raid?
That would be funny. That would be funny.
It's like herding cats.
You know, there was another game pre-release that was out this past weekend, not this weekend, but this past weekend, that unfortunately, due to contractual obligations, I'm not allowed to talk about.
Then why did you bring it up, you bum?
Yeah, why'd you bring it up, you tease?
What's that?
I'm sorry, what's that? I'm going to E3? Oh, what now?
Have fun spending all that money.
Tax return, buddy. Boom.
My tax return's going to get...
Alright, since we talked about Gone Home before, they're kind of making it for the Oculus Rift. But it's not currently in development. It's just been talked about at CES. It's like, we could do it, but it's more like, would they want to? Because that's a lot of programming to do just for a piece of hardware barely anyone that I know of would want. There are those people that get sick with 3D environments, so the Oculus Rift would kind of like make them barf on contact.
I don't know. I still think all development for Oculus Rift needs to be put into Roller Coaster Tycoon.
You just want to see Saber scream like a little girl.
Why would I have to wait for that? I just go find one of Race's videos.
This is true. But, yes, Oculus Rift is getting more and more popular with each passing year, but the issue I have, again, is the extra programming it has to go into making it viable for any other games out there. Because, like, right now, there's barely any 3D-enabled games.
It's the same issue the Titan's running into, the NVIDIA graphics card.
Titan's actually not that powerful. There's newer cards out there that are more powerful than the Titan.
I know
They're significantly less expensive.
The 360, or sorry, not the 360, the Xbox One and the PS4, and both have the ability to play 3D Blu-rays. Now, will games start providing will they be designing games that can be played in 3D?
3D is a
Hold
gimmick.
on. First of all, the 360 and the PlayStation 3 both had that technology to begin with. Because it's not in the console to render that. That is in the game programming. There were several games that were 3D enabled before this.
Arkham City.
Yes. There were several games 3D enabled before that. You just had to have the highly expensive TV with the glasses.
Which I have.
I hate you.
Actually, it wasn't that bad.
I say we fly to Florida and steal Screwy's TV.
And what's this we? I mean, I've got the money for a plane ticket. Just saying. Alright, the new Steam OS is allowing dual boot installation.
Ooh.
Okay. Why?
It's so that people can just use it as a normal computer.
I understand that. But most people who are buying Steam have their own normal computer.
Yes, but
This is like, okay, hold on. This is like selling a travel-sized car because someone just bought a car last year.
Well, maybe it entices people like me, who I only have a set amount of money. I would really like to get the Steam box, but I really would like to have a new upgraded PC. This would allow me to have both.
And still utilize... really. The Steam boxes are not... they're not just PCs. They're PCs with custom tech. So good luck upgrading that.
Yeah.
They did it like the original PlayStation 3, how you could put a secondary OS on it. Before they took that out. Mine can actually still do that.
See, it entices me because I'd be able to put on a Windows 7, hopefully, and be able to, because forget Windows 8, and maybe be able to run normal programs.
Lycan makes a good point in chat. Will it be powerful enough to even dual boot something worth a while? Probably not. Anyway, let's go on. GTA 5 is now on Amazon in Europe, but Amazon will sell you anything, even whether it's true or not.
Why? That's silly.
That's Amazon.
It was supposed to be on
they had, what was it, Halo 3 out 7 months in advance before Halo 3 even announced the price, before Halo 3 was even announced to release that year?
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Anyway, so PC version finally coming out because Rockstar loves the PC market, Red Dead Redemption.
Should we go kick D-pad?
Should probably go kick D-pad and Cowboy Dave, because Cowboy Dave has been kicking D-pad on that subject for a while.
PC Master Race, apparently.
Bluescreen asked the question, but will it blend? Probably not. Or at least not too well.
I could find a way. Are we talking about a Mythbusters version of a blender?
Okay, so when King decided, like King.com decided to trademark candy, yeah. Okay.
The internet hath no fury.
Internet has no holding back. Oh, it's hilarious.
It's beautiful.
This is a good read. This is a good read if you love trolling between companies. Candy Simulator 2014. Oh, I love it. Anyway, yes, the links will be in the video on the YouTube, so prepare for that. But yes, Banner Saga is targeted in that little, I guess you could call it an article. It sounds more like a troll advertisement than anything. Yes.
I don't know, with the amount of simulator games we've got, I wouldn't put it past. Actually, there was one that showed up on Steam today. Hold on.
Farm Simulator. No, that's for Dave. I on one hand, I kind of empathize with them because there are a ton of fake apps that claim to be the Candy Crush game. I understand that, but to deal with it in this way, it just makes you seem very pretentious.
Yep. Hey, to go on to pretentious, Nintendo World Championship, that ultra rare game. Top bidder retracted the offer of $99,902. Gee, I wonder why.
Reminds me of, there was a while, about last year, there was a Fluttershy doormat somebody made.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, put on eBay for $10,000.
It's stupid. People who go on eBay and put these outrageous prices for oops, almost let that slip. For stuff. I meant to say stuff, not what you're thinking of. For stuff that is completely unreasonable, like, I don't know, a $3,000 plushie. It did not cost anywhere near $3,000 for you to make that damn thing.
No. But...
And there is there is not enough. You couldn't sew that with gold lace thread to make it worth that much money.
Sure you could.
What about palladium?
Gold is expensive, man. Gold is not cheap.
But I don't care.
If there are two people with enough disposable income that both want it and want it enough, that's what an auction is. Right?
You know, I could, just...
Human society scares me sometimes.
Forget the inherent value of it.
Value is what somebody will give, is whatever the person is willing to pay it. However, that doesn't mean it's a smart investment.
Yeah, well, let's see here. A Nintendo World Championship game that has 1, a name scribbled on the plate, 2, is taken apart, 3, is damaged beyond belief. Why would you pay anywhere near $90,000 for that?
But what does it do? I mean, is it just a prototype?
It is a game that literally they made 20 of.
I mean, it didn't work. It doesn't work. But what if it did work? What was it? Just a prototype?
Basically, think Nintendo Track and Field, and its sole purpose was for a gaming championship that took place in Seattle, I think Redmont, where they would hand out prizes for the person with the top score. It was the Gaming Olympics back in 1995.
Oh god, I remember those old videos they made for those.
It was like the Wizard?
Kind of. They had Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario Bros. 2, and Super Mario Bros. 1 levels in there that were time trialed. They had, I think, Cruising US. No, not Cruising USA. I can't remember. They had some sort of racing game on there too. It had a ton of Nintendo games on there. Excite Bike, yeah, was on there. It was so stupid. And the fact that someone would pay this much money for it is stupider.
Well, people.
And yes, I know it's not a word.
His money will soon be parted.
Speaking of money, yeah. There's an actual game where if you steal money in a game, you get actual money in real life.
Wait, what? No way. Really?
Yes, it's Jason Rogers. Whatever. The Castle Doctrine. It's a multiplayer PC game. Yeah. If you steal money in this game, you get actual money in real life. What?
It's kind of just a publicity stunt the guy is doing. It's like, here's what the exchange rate sums up to. For every $10,000 you steal in game, you get $68 US. 50,342. 100,684.
Well, guess what? If you play and beat all of the new Thief game that is coming out, you get 15 grand.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hey, it beats a stick in the eye.
Yeah.
Oh. If you got nothing better to do, go try it, folks.
You know what? The MLB contest's been going on every year. Every year for like past 6 years now. Or if you pitch a perfect game, you get 100 grand. It's wonderful.
I'm in the wrong business.
Okay, well, we've covered this guy a lot on Bluescreen Bronies. Footsie01 on DeviantArt comes out with new games all the time. All the time. And this one, we're going to pause the music here because this is going to get a little loud. This one is kind of interesting. It's like, oh god, I can't remember the name of the game, but it's like Bubble Burster? Where you try to get all the... No, it's called Chain Reaction, where you try to get all the reactions in as few clicks as possible.
That's not the one you linked.
I know it's not the one I linked. I found a better one because the epic game is too epic for everybody to see. I'm just saying. It is way too epic.
Sums up the episode in less than 5 seconds.
Yeah, just a bit. Oh man, Footsie is... I don't know, he kind of like... he works a lot on video games. Oh, dang it. And I suck at them when it comes to these kinds of video games. Booyah! But anyway, yes, Footsie. Again, go check out his DeviantArt. He does great stuff. Also, before we end it, got a couple announcements. We have been invited back to Everfree Northwest officially. We're going to probably do a panel.
They didn't learn their lesson the last time with me there.
Nope, didn't learn their lesson last time, so we're going to have to teach them a bigger lesson. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. So, Everfree Northwest, we said we were going anyway. We've been invited, so we're going to be panelists.
Well, if things happen, it might be a little more screwy this year. Maybe.
A little screwy?
Does this mean I get to come out from behind the camera?
No.
Oh.
But, also, I've been promised a panel crashing by Canero. If he doesn't do it this year, I'm going to conscript everybody I can to laugh at him on stage.
I thought we did that anyway.
But yes, there's another con I've been talking to since I've been going to these meetups here in Houston. Fiesta Equestria is going on the week after Everfree Northwest, so the 11th, I do believe it is.
11th through the 13th, I want to say.
Let's pull it up here. I'm flipping through my calendar on my phone. This is not working out so well. Because it's not reacting.
I have a calendar on my wall.
Yes, it's the 11th through the 13th. Fiesta Equestria here in Houston, Texas. Probably going to be at the Woodlands again. I don't know. They haven't really released too many details. It's going to be fun. No Hayoshi this year, but you should come anyway.
It was a decent venue. I hope their game room's a little bigger than it was last time.
We'll find out. And then there's going to be MOP, MSP. You can watch us. Oh, God, no. You can be there and have fun and possibly run into us because I run like a chicken with my head cut off. God, cons are fun. Yes, and we're also going to E3. Scraping together money for tickets on that. $800 a pop. Holy crap.
Yeah, have fun with that. I think I'm going to save my money for college books.
I think I'm going to spend the money and go bump elbows with Adam Sessler.
He's probably just going to look at you once you bump his elbow and go, who the heck are you?
And I'm going to throw a Twilight plushie at him. And that's how it's going to work. Just going to do it. And
are you ready to be the shirtless guy on Cops next?
I thought it was America! I thought it was America!
America.
God, yeah. Yeah, so, got a lot going on this year. We're going to have t-shirts made up for every con we go to for both Ponies for a Cause and also for Bluescreen Bronies. Get your chances for a free t-shirt because I'm going to have limited quantity for free. Might also see me doing a booth selling stuff for a certain person. Dressed up as a certain trader. Got some amazing deals for you, stranger. What are you buying? What are you selling? Great deals!
Well, I tell you what. If you were to do that, I'd want you as my salesman.
Hey, I don't know. My brother did pretty good sales for you at Everfree.
I was pleased.
Okay, so, coming up, next week is Toho Week. We're going to be talking about all the Toho games. And if you don't know what Toho is, you're going to find out because there's a bunch of animation, bunch of music, bunch of games. Ever since, 1998 they've been coming out at Comic-Con in Japan. Comic-Con's twice a year convention for comic books. It's basically called Comic Market. It's basically like Comic-Con in Japan. It happens twice a year, same place in Tokyo. One in the winter, one in the summer, and it's great. It's fun. It's got as big a lines as Comic-Con, but it's all for independent comic book artists. So it's great. Toho is
PAX.
Yeah, it's basically like PAX. But Toho is a great series of games that came out. There are people like Iosis, which is a band that covers only Toho music. So there's a ton of following around it. If you want to say anything about it, the Toho fandom is a lot like ours, and you'll see the similarities next week. Coming up soon, we're going to have people like Laura Shigihara on in February. She's coming back. She's going to talk about her game since we missed her on our charity stream. She was extremely busy. She also wants us to pass along a message for her. Here, let me pull this up. Got it in my email. Check the email. Gotta turn into strong bad every time I click the email button. Alright, so Laura Shigihara says this. Hello friends, hope you're doing well. Sorry to bother you, but I need to let you guys know about something. Recently, she has learned there are a lot of fake Laura Shigihara Facebooks on Facebook that popped up after Plants vs. Zombies. She's actually never had one. But they started posting stupid things that they should not be posting, so she decided to make her own page. The page that she has given us to share with you all is right there. So Laura Shigihara, amazing woman, great voice. She's very pretty. And also a talented game creator and composer. So go.
Draco's got a crush.
Oh no,
Draco's got
God.
a crush.
You guys say this about everyone that we bring on. Like, oh my God, Draco's got a crush. No, I don't. She's beautiful. You tell me she's not beautiful. I dare you. Click on. Go look at her picture. Tell me she's not beautiful.
So what would happen if she cosplayed as Rarity? Would you start acting like Spike?
Dog or dragon?
Dog.
Is there a difference?
Yeah, one. We're not going to go into that.
One asserts its dominance?
Yes. Let's go with that.
Sure. Anyway, so help Laura out by following her Facebook page and making sure those fake ones go down in the hell of Facebook. It's going to be funny. Other than that, we really don't have too much other news about us in a way. We're going to try to get more guests for you here soon. We've got a few lined up already. We just haven't worked out all the details. If you know of a game designer or a game creator or studio or a game composer or a game artist that needs more spotlight, let us know. Send us an email. We always love emails. If you got a question for us, send us an email or send us a question on Tumblr. We love to answer questions. If I answer the questions, though, they're going to be smart, Alex. So, yeah, I hope you have a good sense of humor. Other than that,
well, too bad.
Other than that, you're going to be speaking to Kyle, who's an amazing social media person. And if you decide to email us, you're going to be talking to Faye, who is our lovely PR person, and she loves answering emails. So, yes.
One of these days, I should start just hopping and start answering emails in the screwy fashion.
Well, what you should do is you should mute your Skype and Mumble before you, decide to open your mic there, Mr. iMac. Yourself. Anyway, so, yes. Converse with us after the show, during the show, or before the show, and we would love to answer your questions if you have any. If you're looking to be an audio editor, we are looking for one that can work weekdays. Unfortunately, we cannot do weekends. We record during the week, and the video editors need the weekend to get the show ready. The reason why we're doing a live episode right now. The video editors, I suggest you have Adobe Audition. We can get you a copy if you need it, and to be a little bit experienced, because we don't really have time to teach you. If you would like to apply, send us an email at bluescreenbronies@gmail.com, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Now, however, we do have a review in process to be out next week of Metro Last Light. Freaking can't believe it. Metro Last Light. I wonder who's going to be playing it.
I wonder who.
I don't know. I have yet to receive the review. What was my opinion of LOE? I don't know. I was busy all weekend, so I couldn't play it. Scream! What was your opinion of it?
Of which now? What are you talking about?
Nondescript equine game.
Nondescript equine game. How did it play? How was it?
Nondescript equine game was awesome.
Awesome?
I will say that it is, if you have an addictive personality, do not get this game. Do not,
Wife aggro.
I know. It is as addictive as, say, World of Warcraft. Yeah.
Alright, Eel Truth asks, hey Draco, remember that game you mentioned looked like Jet Set Radio? Yes, and I can't remember it, but it was like Jet Set Radio with zombies and guns, and it was cel-shaded. I can't remember the name of it. That, and I haven't had time to look it up. But it was part of the E3 footage.
You're talking about. Oh, I think I know how to go find it. I'll just go find Total Biscuit's little coverage of E3. But yeah, that game looked interesting.
Let's hear big games of E3 2013. Let's see if we can find it in the names list here. I don't know. Let's see here. I think it started with an E or an F. Can't remember. I'm still waiting for Final Fantasy 15 to be actually shown off, because that game's gonna be fun. Overdrive? Yeah, that's it. Overdrive. Yeah. Woo.
I'll be happy when Square doesn't make any more mobile games.
Oh dear God.
What did you do?
Okay, I'm looking at the link Lycan just gave us. It's a pyramid of ponies.
Oh God, send me a link. I'm not in the IRC.
Alright guys, that's it for our show. We're going to have more for you next week because we got that review coming out. We're going to have guests lined up more. We're going to have a whole bunch of other things. We're just kind of like, we're smoothing out all the bumps and all the tracks to make sure that everything runs great here at Bluescreen Bronies. We've had a few hiccups here just because I'm a field technician. I get called out all the time. Yeah. When I think of Philly Fantasia, this is actually my first time hearing of it. 1 second.
Really bad pony knockoff. That actually may just be amazing.
Which was this at?
Oh dear God. There's a Fantasia Daily?
Oh yeah, you didn't know this?
What?
It's incredible. It's awesomely awful. Because everything's awful.
Hold on, there's
Are
a
we leaving the
Fantasia
pony fandom
Daily.
and entering the Fantasia fandom?
There's a Fantasia Daily. Why?
We gotta have something else when Ponies dies.
Oh my God.
And we're not gonna enter the Draco fandom. That thing sucks.
I know, right?
Why not? Anyway, yes, so... God, no. No. I don't want to see any of that happen ever again. Ever again.
Okay, so I'll torture you at the next time I see you. Got it?
Dear God. Anyway, yes, so... Time to have fun. Time to game on. And time to get this show over with so you guys can go watch Pegasusers Live. Coming up here in about an hour and a half. If they're on this week. I don't remember. They are at OhioCon, so they might not be on.
Oh, come on. They can't do a live, hotel room episode?
Oh, that was fun.
That was fun, except for the part where everybody was drunk.
We don't worry about such things.
Exactly.
Dear God. Everybody was drunk and your camera was terrible.
That's because it was... Actually, it was Screwy's camera.
It was my camera, but it was the internet. The camera was good, it's just that the internet was awful.
What's hotel internet?
Yeah.
Gee, I wonder how... Oh, dear God, clipping. Dear God, Screwy. Anyway, what I was going to say is, gee, I wonder why hotel cons only want one person to stream. It couldn't be because internet's expensive and terribly terrible at hotels, could it?
Yeah, we were kind of mooching off the vendor internet.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, so, got a question for you, chat, before we go. If we branch out to anime, do anime reviews, do anime news, would this be something that interests you? I've seen worse. I've actually watched all of Street Fighter movie. I think I can handle Philly Fantasia.
I've watched Mario Brothers. Suck it. Actually, no. Go watch Dragon Wars, then you'll know pain.
Alright. Because we're looking to branch out. We're looking to cover things you guys want us to cover. And video games and anime tend to go together a lot. And let's just look at Rosario Vampire. Video game stuff going on there. Got Maria Holic. Video game stuff going on there. Got a whole bunch of video game references inside of anime. Sword Art Online. .hack. Blah, blah, blah. Toho. Yeah. Anyway, so yes, next week Toho, the week after that. Well,
I have something.
It's gonna be surprise.
Here, Draco.
No.
Play this. Do it. Play it. This is what I have in response to that.
Are you kidding me? Lilo and Stitch with Attack on Titan?
Come on, that'd be awesome. I fully support this idea.
No, I don't.
It's
terrible. That's terrible.
Terrible.
Dear God, no. Anyway, yeah, I couldn't show the actual video because Disney, they are not bros. But speaking of anime, which is like animation, y'all should go see Frozen for like the 9th time before it gets out of movie theaters. Just saying.
It was incredible.
It is incredible. Anyway. King Shadow, I'm not even sure how to dignify that question /
What was the
statement.
question?
No, we're not repeating that.
Aww.
No. Anyway, guys, have fun. Be safe. And if you're in the Texas area, you're going to get hit with winter. Don't drive like a freaking moron. Oh, dear God.
You know,
It is ice. It is snow. It is not like giant spiders.
cool story, bro. Tell me how cold it is out there. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta go get my shorts on. It's too hot down here in Florida.
Better be 23 tonight.
Be warned, Screwy does walk around at cons in his boxers.
Be warned.
That is not true.
Be warned. Screwy is saying this now until like a winter storm loops over and hits him. And he's going to be like, oh crap, I'm not prepared for this. And then he's going to hide underneath a blanket.
What's gonna happen? It might get down to the 50s. I used to live in Massachusetts. Please. This is. I'll walk outside in 40 degree weather when I used to live up there. That'd be like balmy in the wintertime.
I'm sorry, what was that? You bored me with your excuses.
Wow, that was harsh.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, have fun.